Okay, I'm hitting the record button now. Since the manager that we don't pay and don't do anything about
is busy playing
just
Sims.
Quit, now I have to walk all the way around the table and sit down after I hit the record button.
All right. So what's happening is there's a whole bunch of stuff right now that's going to have to get edited.
What? By who? There's no one to do it.
I have editing software on your computer.
Guess what? I don't have editing software on my
computer. We're gonna have how many more places we're gonna ship this around to?
All of this is live.
We're live. This isn't in the podcast though.
We're live. This is the podcast.
We're starting it soon.
We're starting it soon now.
Soon now?
2 minutes ago. A minute ago. That's
okay.
when we're starting.
We're just gonna.
It's recording now.
We're just gonna do a quick countdown, and I don't want you to interrupt me.
Okay.
I'm serious. Okay. I'm in my joking podcast voice. Mm-hmm. All right. 3, 2.
Go ahead and start
1.
the podcast.
Welcome to The Perfect Crime. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Paul, what you got today? That was a horrible intro.
That was it? That's what you got?
I don't know.
This whole time. You know what? My intro's better. We're going to leave it all in. I
don't want to leave it all in. Mm-hmm. All right. Welcome to the show. We got some schemes. What's going on? Paul's flipping through his stuff.
Okay, so today I have some new ideas for you. Since I always have to be coming up with new ideas because none of them ever work. So, guess what? Another exciting day of fresh genius coming straight from my mouth to your ears.
I'm ready to finally hear the genius. You've been spouting your mega brain for the past few weeks, and I'm unimpressed. That's harsh, but I hope it's fair.
Okay. All right, whatever. All right.
But within you I see that there is potential.
There's ambition, hunger, desire, passion.
Skill is iffy.
Determination.
Sure.
Frenchness.
I don't think so. Are you French?
Not at all.
Okay.
All right. So I was thinking about a couple of things.
Okay.
One thing I was thinking about was a bakery.
Okay, great.
Because baking's kind of a lost art.
Sure.
It's very cool.
Baking is cool.
How would one go about robbing a bakery?
I
know. Don't worry about it. I just asked. You try to throw it out there, and you couldn't come up with anything.
Well, I was gonna go. I mean, I feel like you want me to say something to match your level of insanity. But you know me, I'm a practical man. I was gonna, just say maybe a couple masks, for identity hiding and safety. We're living in a pandemic at the moment.
Yeah, I think the problem...
And probably a couple guns.
See, not good enough.
Not good enough.
Where the money in the bakery is the equipment. The ovens, the proving drawers, the big culinary tables, stoves.
Okay, ovens and stoves and culinary tables.
And so you got to be a little craftier, get on my level, and we're going to get that stuff. Okay?
Okay.
So here we go. I'm going to explain. Sorry about all that weirdness. Actually, I shouldn't say sorry because I'm not.
Well, I'm glad. Okay.
So this is called the Bakery Takery.
Okay. The Bakery Takery. Love it.
So, the Bakery Takery. Step 1. We are going to start pulling pranks on a bakery owner. So remember that it's a small bakery. I'm thinking, we're robbing a place that maybe has an owner and two bakers or something like that. Pretty small. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to pull pranks. Here's some examples. Going in at night and putting a little baby powder in the flour.
Mm-hmm.
Or going in at night and putting extra baking... Actually, this is much smarter than the baby powder, but extra baking powder into the flour to kind of mess with their bakes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Salt in the sugar in the salt.
Okay.
Those kinds of things. Okay. So we're going to do that for a little while. I think the name of the game here is time, right? It's like marinated meat. It just gets more and more decadent and delicious as it goes. So we continue to do these pranks, pranking more and more and more.
So many pranks.
It's enriching the batter of the crime.
Okay.
So we're doing the pranks, okay? And now we're going to bring in... So this might remind you just a little bit, a touch of the banking crime that we heard a while ago.
Yes.
It's again making use of the specialist in a very smart way, okay? So I'll be the specialist for this one.
So you're taking
now
the role of the specialist.
You don't have to stress about, it's so many people running around. You don't have to worry about that.
It was an insane amount of people for how long you wanted to stay in Oklahoma. It just was.
Okay. So I'll be the specialist, and here I'll do my acting job for you, okay? I'm going to come in, I'm going to have two people with me, you and a friend, or another one of your mafia friends or something. They're going to come in, and they're going to be holding big cameras, like a TV show is being recorded. I'm going to come in, hello there, Mrs. Lady from the baking department, or baker, how are you? And then I'm going to say, can I try this? Can I try this? Yes, thank you. Dry them up, and it's too much baking powder in there. This is horrible. What's going on here? And they're gonna be kind of freaked out, because it's a show, right?
Sure.
It looks like it's recording, and they're gonna be on TV. And so I say, you know what? I think I know the source of your problems. I think I know what's going on. And so then I'm going to say, can I come into the back and look at your oven, please? For one moment, please. And I'll buy you a new one. And I'm going to go into the back and look at the oven. And then I'm going to say, this oven is fucked. Ruined, terrible, piece of shit, garbage. The problem is your oven. Your baking is on point. All your bakes are perfect. I could taste the problem, and I could see it on the oven. I'm going to get you a new oven. This is a TV show. We're going to get you a new oven. We're going to film it. It's going to be great. All right? So I'm going to just get this oven out right now, and we just take the oven, and we put it on the back of our flatbed truck. And then we say, new oven. We're going to get it, and we'll be right back. Ta-da! We have the oven. Case closed. Except there's a whole nother level to this that I think is just going to... It's like...
Bring it to that next level.
Yeah, it makes me it gives me the tingles.
It's a tingly... All right, so
okay.
this must be good.
So now, right, we've got the scheme part 1 done, and that's where most people stop, but not me because of what's up here in my head. I'm pointing to my head. So, a few minutes later.
Minutes after taking the oven?
Yes.
Okay.
Like literally maybe 2 minutes.
Okay.
As they're sitting there and thinking about this whole shebang that just happened, we're going to have fake cops come up, and they're going to come blaring up, and they're going to walk in, and they're going to let her...
So fake cops with, like, the cars and everything?
Fake cops.
Okay.
Don't worry about the cars, because I know you're concerned with the money. I'm concerned with the drama. But we can make this work.
I respect your love of pageantry. I really do.
Okay.
We don't have to get into it right now. I'm just worried about the logistics of actually where are we going to get the cop cars.
But see,
it's a whole to do because it's illegal. But obviously the whole thing, I'm just saying we're just drawing more attention to it if we like.
I'm learning. I'm cutting out the most.
Get a couple beat cops,
So it's just cops coming in. She doesn't have to see the cars come. Originally my image was 1,000 cop cars, come up freaking out. But a couple of cops come in.
Love the idea. Practicality of it is just not there.
Okay, yep, not gonna happen. So two guys, fake cops in, Savers dollar store uniforms or whatever. Okay. They come in and they let her know that they have arrested the man who just came in with the game show, or with the food show. And they say, we've arrested him because he stole your oven. He's been going around to bakeries across the country, and he's been taking ovens. And when she says, oh my gosh, what? And they're like, listen, you know what, right now, ma'am, we need you to get out. He was just in here a few minutes ago. We've been the closest we've ever got to catching him before. And we need to... what did they do? We did put the tape on the different objects to see if we could get fingerprints and put some of that.
Sure. So you need to set up a crime scene.
Yes, that's the right thing. So that's what they would say. And so, get out. Then she gets out. And then we take the rest. Then we get all the bowls, tables, stovetops, any cakes that are available.
Okay, so we're just cleaning
the
it
raw
up.
ingredients. Then we just clean. You know, we have somebody back in. Done.
Sure.
We take in the bakery for everything they've got.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's it.
All right, so that's the bakery takery.
That's bakery takery. Perfect idea.
A few light criticisms.
Don't try to tell me light, and you're going to give me adult criticism.
All right, there's a laundry list. Okay.
Okay.
So here's, I think, maybe my biggest problem. We're breaking in to the bakery at night when no one's there.
Yes.
Only to prank them. Not to take anything, to prank them. To put extra baking soda and sugar in the salt and vice versa. To trick them. And when no one's in there, and we're maybe doing this on multiple times,
you are going to have to do it for months.
Months.
Yes.
This is months worth of pranking, day after day.
Well, otherwise it's not going to be effective. You know?
How is any of this effective?
This is you need to scare the baker.
You need to scare the baker. Because, okay, if you're doing this for months, first of all, I think the baker is starting to realize, the quality of my product has gone down. What is happening?
I'll buy new flour. Guess what? We'll do it to the new flour, too.
Okay, but they might suspect something. Maybe they're getting cameras. Maybe they already have cameras. And also, even if we get away with the pranking, even if we completely come away clean.
Yeah, I got an idea for how we can get away with the pranking.
I'd love to hear it.
We get a baker on the inside to do the pranking.
Okay, yeah, okay.
You know? We either pay them or we have a friend.
Well, if they're in the sign, they're getting a paycheck. We don't need to double down on the payment.
Okay, baker on the inside.
A baker on the inside.
Then it's easy.
But then they're already going to be assuming, the worst of their employees. Probably going to go to the new person. And also the point I was trying to get at.
Yeah, keep going.
Even if we get away with the pranks for months at a time, and this is already a small bakery that's probably not doing great. They're getting a few regulars in there. Mm-hmm. We're bringing down
cake.
Yeah. We're bringing down the quality of the restaurant so much so that there's going to be nothing, and they're going to go out of business by the time we're busting with cameras. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The cakes are too salty, and the donuts are twice the size, or however baking soda works.
I have another scheme.
What do you want to? Okay.
I'm going to present to you.
So
have
you given up?
Do you have other things on your little stupid list over there?
I've got a list.
All right, keep going.
So that was just part 2 of 5 of my.
Oh my gosh! You always put so many problems for me to solve.
Because you present so many problems, and this is me going light on you. So first of all, we bust in with cameras with our specialist Paul Hudacek.
Yes, I'm the cook.
And you're not expecting I was thinking if this was to go perfectly, which it just won't. You want to go in with the big TV cameras, this is going to be a national.
Yeah, he's recording for a show. He goes cross country and checks out fresh bakes.
Okay, so this is a show about their specialty, and they've never heard of this show before. Are we going to have to set up and get TV deals to set this up?
No, I think it's going to be part of the show. I'll tell her it's part of the show that I surprise the bakers.
No. That's not the problem. But eventually, what is this the first season? No one's heard of this before.
Right.
Why not
it'll be delicious dish, great bakes.
Okay.
It's fine. She's going to pretend to know what the show is, even if that doesn't exist. She'll say, "Oh, I've seen it."
She's seen it. You think
she'll fake having seen the show?
I don't think she will.
Professional baker, absolutely she will. I could say this. I will come in and I will say, "Hello, I am Paul, the host
You're going to use your real name?
I am Paquito, the host.
That seems problematic.
I am Greg, the host of Tasty Bakeries. I go across the country finding the best bakes and surprise young, fresh, hot bakers like yourself every day to see what kind of delicious bakes you
Okay, can I stop you right there? Because immediately, that's already wrong. Because it needs to be like a Gordon Ramsay type show, like Save the Bakery. Because you're gonna take her oven.
You're right. Okay, there's a lot of elements to this. It's
but if you want to. It is. It's too intricate.
And I haven't prepared for my acting job, okay? I will do just assume that I will ace the acting quiz. Like, I will do great.
You think you'll ace the acting quiz?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you hear how close I was just now? I was 90%.
You lowered your voice an octave. Yeah, okay. Also, if I suppose maybe this part doesn't matter as much, but it's just another extra step, because then you're gonna have to be like, oh, here's the thing, and then there's paperwork involved for like these live shows about like showing their faces unless they're gonna be blurred. Now, obviously, this is not a real show. Maybe I shouldn't even write this down, but I'm just saying it's just another step, and we gotta go. I'll go down to all the people and like, oh, here's the release so you can be on the show.
That is true.
And also maybe it's a paper trail,
But we will tell her we're coming back with the new oven in a moment.
Okay, but obviously we're not getting.
I was thinking I could get arrested by the cops.
By the fake cops.
The oven could get on the thing, and I'll try to leave, and then the fake cops will come running up, boom, get me down, handcuff me. Do you think that would help?
Okay. All right. No. Because we already previously discussed that there cannot be any cars involved because we can't get a cop car.
Oh, right. Yes, you're right. They couldn't just come running up to the bakery.
Yeah.
You're right, I suppose.
Yeah. And also, we can't get dollar store uniforms.
Okay.
We'd have to go to like a pricey costume shop. And those are expensive to rent, and you can't mess them up a little bit, otherwise
I suppose. But we could keep them for other schemes.
You want to buy a police costume?
For many, many schemes.
Many schemes. Okay, we'll look into it.
Okay.
I also don't love that
I'm doing a great job, by the way, of tearing down every single little critique you've had so far. All the stars.
I think you've only come out on top because I've rolled back a little bit on my own criticisms. And I also don't. Again, just another small. I don't love the fact that these cops are coming in and we're basically admitting that you're a fake. You're like, oh, that guy, he was a thief.
That's the genius.
He stole your oven.
That's the genius.
Is it? Explain the genius of it to me.
By hearing that she has been stolen from, and by hearing that from a place of authority, that is suddenly sort of this. Oh my God, the world's not as this is so confusing. This day has been crazy.
Okay. She already won't believe that this is a real TV show, but I'll let you have this. I will give you Bakery Takery is one of the best names we've had on the show yet.
Great. Now, the one thing that I will mention about this that I found difficult, and I didn't want to tell it before I pitched it, but it sounds like this is not going to be a success anyway. Mm-hmm. The issue is, how much money are you even going to make from a bakery anyway? What do they have?
Well, that was another.
Pots and pans.
I think there is something they said about maybe taking some of the equipment, but I was gonna. Thank you for reminding me of another criticism I had.
Like
you want to take take out a small business, and I'm not saying like small business. I'm saying like they're gonna have very few dollars in their cash register already. Their equipment was probably not going to be the best. Like, you want to go to, like, maybe... I'm not saying we go to, like, a top chain, but maybe something that has 2 or 3 stores, something that's established.
Okay, well, listen, that was more to flex my creativity and ability.
Because if we're going to do this, we're going in on the first night and taking everything.
Yeah, but I was also thinking about bakes a lot this week.
Okay.
So
So this is the bakery episode.
Well, I can't focus.
All right, we're gonna take a break.
I have to take a break. This is too much.
Come on.
Sorry about that.
All right,
I
yeah.
had to pee so
Okay.
much.
All right,
much.
we're back. We're back.
Overflowed the toilet.
Gross.
Actually.
Like, we don't need to get into details. We're back from the bake.
It's fucking everywhere.
Gross. What else you got? You got anything else for me?
Yeah. I want to give you a couple of delicious rapid fire little things that I was thinking about while I was planning this bakery heist. Okay? And they're really smart, they're really simple, straightforward. This should probably only take us 30 seconds because you're going to say, nice,
okay.
to both of them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Ready, Mark? Get set, go. Here we go, the cakery. So people always. All
right, you can take a breath, all right? I know they're rapid fire, but that doesn't necessarily need to be the pace.
Okay. Getting excited.
Okay. I'm glad you're excited. These must be good.
People
Too slow. Okay, come on.
Okay, people always think the cake tastes really good, and when it's isolated from the situation in which it was baked, right? If you are just somewhere and there is a cake there and it looks professional, it doesn't really matter what the cake tastes like on the inside, because most people are just gonna say, "Oh, nice." They're just gonna think it's good.
I don't know if that's true.
I think it's mostly true. Most people.
Okay. All right, go on. This is rapid fire.
Yeah. So, what I want to do is just open the bakery where all we do is we take out, basic cake mix boxes. The flour, it's like flour. It's got sugar in there and stuff. You just add like an egg and oil. That's it.
Like a Pillsbury situation.
Yeah. One of those. Just get like 100 of those, and we can just make all our cakes using that.
Okay.
And it'll save us a ton of money, and it'll be very efficient, and nobody will ever notice, and it'll be easy.
Okay. First of all, it takes so much money to even like open up a bakery.
Paul's Bakery LLC. Done.
The name is not the hard part. It's getting the lease agreements. It's renting. It's getting the equipment. Are we taking over an old bakery, or are we making a new? Are we building it from scratch? Also, then we have to have a quality product, and a Pillsbury is a fine cake to make on the quick, but also I don't think you can really make a Pillsbury like nice layered tiered cake. I don't know. I don't think you can do that. This is a bad idea.
Okay, better idea. The picklery.
The picklery.
Here's the other one. So that one didn't work to you, even though I think it would work.
Sure.
I think this one absolutely will work.
Okay, the picklery. Give it to me.
People who like pickles like pickles.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. See how quickly you said mm-hmm?
Mm-hmm. I like pickles.
And you like pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, basically, okay, do you remember my jam scam?
Yes, I remember the jam scam.
Yeah, okay. So it was about taking cheap jam and stuffing it into expensive jam containers. Yeah. I'm kind of going to do the same thing with pickles. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy bulk pickles. Okay. And then I'm just going to put them into mason jars and put a little label on there that says, Paul's all natural, organic, delicious pickles, 100% delicious, 100% organic, made in Minnesota. I'm going to sell it at the farmer's market, right, all over town.
Okay. This will work better than the jam scam because it's in less like weird scooping and measuring and all the other craziness that went into that horrible plan. I still think you're going to run into a bit of trouble of like, oh, this tastes exactly like Gedney dill pickles. But it's fine. I think maybe, pickle tastes like a pickle, so maybe this one might work.
Okay.
We'd have to look, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so then the last one in the same vein to see. I'm just trying to test. This is a quick quality control test.
Sure.
Can you fake cheap things into pricier things? Because I think then you could make a lot of money. This is called Farmer's Market Fortune. So when you go to a farmer's market and you get some shit-encrusted, dirty, fucking tiny apple that looks like garbage. It makes me want to vomit. But everybody gets that little apple. Oh my gosh, it's a natural. You could taste the earthiness. Okay? Though that part, all you have to do is go to the grocery store ahead of time, get a bushel of Honeycrisp, delicious perfection, roll them around in the dirt 10 minutes before you go to the thing, take off the stickers, and you're good to go. You are going to sell for like $5 an apple, and people are going to say it's the best, freshest, homegrown apple they've ever tasted ever, and you're going to blow away everybody else at the farmer's market, and basically you'll be the king of the fresh.
Okay, I don't hate this idea only because I don't know how much it costs, to get a stand at a farmer's market. I can't imagine it's too expensive.
I think so.
I haven't been to a farmer's market in a while. I don't know if there's really just like piles of apples with dirt on them.
Well, or carrots or something. Okay?
I still don't. I'm sure they still want. Look, fine. I'm sure you could get the stickers off them and make them and sell them for your own product for at least one day at a farmer's market before getting caught. So sure, we can. It's worth a shot.
Okay, so we'll try that one and the pickle one at the next farmer's market. I found one downtown next week.
Okay.
And we're gonna do it.
All right, we'll try it.
Okay.
Try it out.
Perfect.
Do you have overalls to complete the look?
Do you have overalls?
We can buy some overalls. I just think it'll complete the look.
Plaid shirts, maybe?
Yeah, some flannel and overalls.
Do we need those hats that have the like the straw on it?
We could get a couple of frayed hats.
There's hay bales to sit on.
At a certain point, we're getting a little too far into the parody of what a farmer is.
But all right, so next week we're gonna.
It might be charming. We'll look into it.
All right, let's go do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Cut. Good.
All right. Are we done?
Yeah.
That was the episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we can cut on. Let's go do it.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, how long?
Do you want to have some fancy clothes?
Well, I'd still like to do like the credits.
Oh, okay. So I thought that I was gonna have a nice swanky exit. Little.
We can cut in. Let's go do it.
We're not gonna cut in.
I'm still gonna do the credits.
We don't cut anything, so just.
I really think if we want this thing to be successful, I think we really need to cut it.
I think that we're never gonna cut anything ever.
It's too abrupt.
So they're gonna hear
it's
all
too
of
abrupt.
This. So could we please?
I need you to be quiet while I do roll the credits.
All adding to the final time. The final time is now like an extra.
You keep talking, but this is not going to be in it. I'm going to pay Rachel double to cut this. And by double, I mean zero because she's not getting paid.
Okay, fine.
Quiet. Okay. Thank you for listening to The Perfect Crime. I'm Michael Cavallo. The other person talking was Paul Hudacek.
And if you're wondering why this sounds different than the rest, it's because Mike made us cut just a few minutes in between when the end of the podcast happened and now. Okay? So
that was the show. Thank you for listening.
So it was cut. It's not real.
It's cut. It's over.
Okay.
It was cut after I said Paul Hudacek.
All right.
God damn it, Paul.